We hope you are all healthy and safe in these crazy days. Today, we would like to start our journey with you by talking about attachment parenting.
Yeah, attachment parenting was first introduced in the 1980s in the US by a pediatrician. His name was William Sears, and he said the two basic ideas of attachment parenting is spending as much time as possible close to your baby with as much physical contact as possible, and also to react to all his signals, all his emotions, and being as responsive as possible.
Yeah, and as you all surely did, we read a lot of books and articles and while being pregnant. But the most impressive one was from Jean Lightloff. It's called Continuum
Concept.
And it's about a lot of things.
Yeah, it's about basically about one woman. She spent a few years in South America with indigenous tribe in the jungle, and she learned a lot about their way of living, about their way of treating each other, about their way of raising their children.
So this book was published even before the word attachment parenting was described first, and it's about three basic ideas, which are
firstly that breastfeeding should be always upon the needs. So whenever the child wants to breastfeed, she or he should get it.
Yeah. And also co-sleeping, like always sleeping aside of mother and father in the best case.
Yes, and the third one is, as we said before, always being very close physical contact to the mom or the dad to always feel the security, to always know that he or she is safe.
Yeah, and this prevents future grown-ups to become fearful and negative and unhealthy people.
Unhappy.
And unhappy. And most of the important thing is the unhappiness will be prevented by these three basic needs fulfilled. And
that's why this book is not really only a book for how to raise a child, but it's how to be as humans, become happy and be healthy in the society. And so the most important thing she points out is the physical contact, the closeness between people, between kids and their moms, but also between grown-ups. To develop that self-esteem, to know that you are not alone, that there's always someone with you, and to get self-esteem and power from that.
She even describes in the book that the babies in this tribe, they never cried. They never had the fear of their lives because babies cannot talk. So the only thing they can do is to cry, to show their emotions, or laugh maybe. But she describes that they would be always next to their moms in the carrier, like a baby carrier, and even when they had to poop or pee, just the mom would just hold them away from her body so they could do their thing, and they would always be with the mom 24 hours and 7 days a week.
Yeah, and we know that that's quite hard these days to put that into our ways of life, but I think it's important to try, and there are many ways in how you can do that. For example, letting your child sleep in your bed. It will not stay there forever. It will come hopefully one day, but when he or she feels ready for it. And he will never fear to be alone. He will never cry himself to sleep.
Yeah, that's really important.
So that's really basic psychological thing that,
and it's natural. It's a natural behavior. We should go back to our natural behavior, like all the indigenous. It's a hard word for me. Tribes do that naturally. We should do that too, because in our modern world, we are forced to become independent very, very quickly, and that's not good.
So we like this book in general because you can read a lot of books and a lot of articles about how to raise a child and what to do and what not to do. But in the end, you might be more confused than before, or you might still not know what to do. But this book tells you just to go back to your instincts, to go back to your inner roots, to your natural behavior of how to deal with children and with the people around you. So it might be useful to just trust in that, to trust in yourself, and to give this trust also to your baby.
Yeah, and we learned about this book how to keep our babies next to us all the time when they are awake and when they are sleeping. So they sleep with us in our bed, as we told you, and yeah, it's important to feel them, and they feel us, so they never would have a fear of being
Left alone.
or yeah, anything. They don't cry a lot. Our babies are usually laughing and talking kind of, but they don't cry a lot, and I think we can be proud of that. And this is about the attachment that we talked. And sleeping is a really big issue. We know that it's a really big content for a lot of videos, I guess, and we will talk about that
next time.
So we hope you liked it. If you have any questions, let us know. And if you have any more ideas how to have a good and healthy and happy baby, let us know. We would like to hear from you.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.